Lizzie is here with a live today for you all. Subscribers request. One of our family has requested that I do a video on this particular topic, so I want to go ahead on and get it done. Um, I am so blessed to be able to be here to share some more information with you all today. Hello, family. God bless you. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good midday, wherever you are across the world. God bless you. Come on in, family. Come on in. Coach Lizzie is here. I want to share a topic with you all today. When the narcissist hurt you to your soul. Hello, good afternoon, family. Come on in. Give me a thumbs up. Please like this video so that way this video can circulate. Again, I have not did an uploaded video in a while. I have just been so hooked on hi Miss Henry. I've been so hooked on lives because I'm just ready to go in an instant. Hi, Marcia. Hello. God bless you all. Good afternoon. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. Come on in, family. Let's boost this video up today. Hello, everyone. Coach Lizzie is doing well. I'm feeling well. I'm looking well. And I'm so looking forward to continually on this journey of exposing the narcissist for who he or she is. I am looking forward to continue to stay on this journey to help you on your healing journey, to bring more topics, more content, and to pray with you, and to let you know I am here for you. I love you all. Hello, Keena Robinson. God bless you. Hello, Unknown. God bless you. Thank you all for tuning in. I have a wonderful topic I want to share with you all really quickly. This video is a request from one of our sister subscribers. Hello, Deanna. Hello, everyone. God bless you. Come on in, family. Come on in. I'm not going to be on long for a few minutes, but I just had to make sure I share this. I wanted to let our fellow sister know she's a subscriber, and I want to do this video just to let her know I heard you, I felt you, and I want to make sure that I took some time out to do a live on this particular video. So if you have not already subscribed to Breaking Free, please like, subscribe, please hit the bell icon, please share my videos on all your social media platforms, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, wherever. Please share the videos. It's very important that the videos circulate. We also ask that when you're on the videos, please hit the like button, please hit the thumbs up, because it helps YouTube circulate the video so more people can see it, more people can heal. Also, too, again, thank you all for tuning in. For those who have been coming on Friday nights, for our prayer line, Bible study every Friday night, Central Standard Time, 6:30 to 7:30. You got to get on there. Go to my YouTube channel, and you can get the information off the community tab, or it's best you go to the website at www.breakingfreenpd.com and hit the services button. It will drop down, and then you will see the Bible study information there. It is a conference call, phone number, and an access code. Again, go to www.breakingfreenpd.com. Go to the website, click on services, and you will see the Bible study information there. And we would love for you to come in on Fridays. We had a wonderful time last week. We had about 3 or 4 people on. We were able to share words of encouragement, pray with each other, and just listen to each other. So we ask that you come on and join that. So, okay, I'm not going to stay long. Let me go ahead and get into this video. But first of all, I want to say hello to everybody. I love you all so very much. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for trusting Coach Lizzie to be your certified professional life coach. And if you would like coaching or prayer, please email me at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com. Thank you for the super chat, Patricia. Thank you. God bless you. Haven't had a super chat in so long. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. God bless you. If you would like a coaching session, please go to www.breakingfreenpd.com. You can put in your request there, or you can email me at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com. You can also email me. Please leave your first and last name, where you are from, and a phone number where I can get in contact with you. Now, I do 30-minute sessions, and I do 1-hour sessions, so you need to put that in the request, what you are looking for, and Coach Lizzie will get back with you. Thank you again, Patricia, again for the super chat. God bless you. Okay, so this topic today I want to talk about as a request from one of our subscribers. She wanted me to do a video and say, what do you do when the narcissist has hurt you to your very soul? When they have hurt you so bad that it's so gut wrenching, so where it's so deep down, where the pain, where you feel that you can't come back off of it, where you feel like you can't heal from it, when you feel like you just cannot move on from it because it's so hurtful, and you can't stop thinking about it, you can't stop feeling broken about it. So what I can say about that is that narcissistic abuse is the most detrimental, okay, um, pain that you could ever feel. It is the most hurtful thing that someone could ever do to you. And I don't know who the narcissist was or is in your life. You know who you are that requested this video. If it was your husband, whoever this person was in your life, I know how it feels when you marry someone and you be with someone and you trust them with your everything. You trust them with your life, your finances. You trust them with your love, your vulnerability. You trust them with your deepest secrets. You trust them because you married them. You decide to make these people, priority in your life. You stood before God and man, and you made this man your husband, or you made this woman your wife. But to find out that they betrayed you and manipulated you and used you, it's the most gut-wrenching thing ever. And how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? And I can only tell you from my experience and from what I can only tell you, you cannot do it on your own. You can try to do it on your own. I know it's almost like a person just took a knife and stuck it deep down inside of your heart and just carved every inch of you. And the only thing you can do is give it to God. The only thing you can do is pray. And I know it's going to take some time for healing. It's going to take some time for you to trust again. It's going to take some time for you to grasp, what you've been through. Now, I will say this. A lot of people don't understand that narcissistic abuse is not just a normal relationship that you done went through with a spouse or someone you were dating or a loved one in your life, whoever that narcissist is. In your life, whether it's a male or female. They don't understand narcissistic abuse. They don't understand that it's not about getting over it. It's not about moving on. It's about the hurtful feeling, knowing that somebody that you were so close to, that you allowed in your circle, that they betrayed you. Betrayal is worse than just manipulating you or just walking out on you and leaving you or cheating on you or committing adultery. All of those things are hurtful, but when a person betrays you, that is the most hardest, deepest thing to get over. That's that gut-wrenching soul pain that you receive because you would never even imagine this person would do anything to you. So it's the soul. It's the hurtful. It's the betrayal. When somebody betrays you, that's deep. That's hurtful. That person that betrayed you will betray you to the point where they will take your life. They will set you up to be killed. That person letting you know that they don't care nothing about you. They don't care if you got ran in front of a train. They will push you in front of a train. When a person betrays you, like Judas betrayed Jesus, and Judas kissed Jesus, okay? And he knew he was going to betray him. And that's the hardest betrayal you can ever experience. It's when someone that you've been sleeping with and having sex with and being intimate with, and you've allowed them in your private space where they know everything about you, from how many breaths you take at night and how many what your pulse is. And I'm getting a little deeper here, but that's gut-wrenching. When it hurts you to your soul, it's because you love that person. It's because you were truly, really involved in a relationship. You really, truly loved them, but they never really loved you. It's the most hurtful thing to experience, to know that you loved your husband or you loved your wife or you love the person that you were dating or whoever this narcissist is in your life. It might not be an intimate partner, but it could be your child. It could be your boss, whoever the narc is. But in this particular case, it's a spouse. And so what do? You cannot do anything but pray. You can't do nothing but give it over to God. You have to ask God to help you so you're not bitter, so you're not angry to the point where you can't move on with your life. It's something that has happened to us that we cannot change. We can dwell on it. We can think about it. We can talk about it. We can share it with other people, which is a good way of healing, a good way of reaching out, a good way of doing what we need to do, to heal. And so, with that being said, you just got to continue to make sure that no matter what you do, you don't want this particular thing to turn you into something that you don't want to be. And you want to make sure that you're healthy for the next relationship, the next connection that you have in your life. I don't care if it's an intimate partner. I don't care if it's just a new job or just meeting a new neighbor, a new friend, or just having new relationships, period. And you have to make sure that you take that gut-wrenching pain that is so deep embedded in your soul and give it to God, because God is the only one that can heal that thing. You can't heal it. You can get on your knees every day, but you need to call out to God and you need to pray. And you have to ask God not to just take the pain away from you. Amen. But that's right. You can't talk to everyone about the abuse because they don't believe you. That's right, Marsha. And that's true. A lot of them don't believe you because the narcissists have manipulated them and slandered you so bad to them and run a smear campaign on you so bad that they don't believe you, because they're only going to believe what the narcissist has shown them. Coach Lizzie definitely agrees with that. I'm just basically talking on the fact with the request for this video. But you are so right. They don't believe you because all they remember is all the good things that the so-called narc was showing your family, showing your friends, showing everyone around you about how good of a person he was, or how good of a husband he was, or how good of a wife she was, even though it was all pretend. They had to make everybody think that they were a good person to you. So when they left you, when you go to everybody and tell them how horrible this person was to you, how horrible your husband was to you, they're not going to believe you, for the simple fact that narc already had went before you, before they discarded you, before they devalued you. They already went and told everybody all these lies about you, so that way nobody will believe you when they discard you. So Coach Lizzie totally understand that. I was a victim of it, and it's a lot of people now that's not even around me anymore, I'm not close to anymore, because they believe what the narcissist said, never gave me an opportunity to even share my side of the story, even though this man was a liar. And I truly believe they know he's lying, but they're just going to go on with the flow because they don't want to look like they betrayed somebody that they knew was telling the truth, and they went with the narc. But it just goes to show you who was for you and who wasn't. God allowed that to happen for our eyes to be open so we can truly believe that those people was never for us. Because if someone truly loved you and someone was truly there for you and they were friend and they knew you, I'm talking about actually knew you as a person, nobody could come along. Nobody, not even your own spouse, should be able to come along and tell anybody anything different about you. A true friend would have stood their ground and said, well, if you saying he or she did this, then I'll go talk to them about what you're telling me. But nobody came to you to tell you that the narcissist was talking about you. Nobody came to us to tell us that the narcissist was smearing our name. Nobody ever came to us to say, well, the narcissist is telling us all this stuff about you. What's going on with your marriage? What's going on with your relationship? What can I do as a friend to help you all fix it or for you all to come together? Nobody told us anything because we didn't know what was going on. They kept everything a secret. And if any of those people truly, really loved you, they should have came and said something to us. Why nobody warned us about how, quote unquote, how bad of a spouse we're supposed to be, how horrible of a wife or husband we're supposed to be? Why did any of those people that were in your weddings or in your setting or that were close to you loved you enough to come and tell you what the narcissist was saying about you? Nobody ever told us anything. We didn't find out anything till after the discard. So when you were hurt to your soul, only God can heal that, because God is the one that gave you that soul. God is the only one that can help you heal. And I know most of us say, well, God, take this pain from me. Take this away from us. We can ask God to take it all he wants, but God's not going to take anything that you don't give him. We have to give God our broken hearts. We have to give God our unforgiveness. We have to give God that broken and contrite spirit. We have to give God our anger. We have to give God our brokenness, because God is the only one that can put us back together. God is the only one that can heal you. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think about sometimes about how this narcissist betrayed me so badly and how so many people just turned around and believed him. But at the end of the day, they get exposed. But it was just hurtful to know that I truly loved my husband, and he dogged me out, he used me, he lied on me, and everybody just believed everything, and nobody ever came to me to ask me anything. Nobody ever came to ask me anything. So all these people that were supposed to have been both of our friends, they all took off and they're over there with him. Never gave me an opportunity. So if that happens to you, God is just showing you that those people never meant you any good. God is moving these people out of our life so that way we can get blessed the way He wants us to be blessed. God can't give us what He wants to give us. God can't move us to where He wants to move us as long as we have these people with us. Now, I know we love them. We want them to be with us, but God allowed them to be exposed. God allowed us to see these people for who they really are. God allowed them to betray us. God allowed us to see the betrayal so we can be broken and we can heal from it. Because where God is going to take me and you, those people can't go with us. And of course, we wanted them to be with us. That's why we married them. That's why we want to take them on our journey with us. But sometimes God has to do the work Himself because we're not going to do it. God knows that we're not going to let this narc go. God knows we're not going to let this abuse go because we're trying to keep our marriages together. We're trying to keep our families together. And we're trying to keep from being embarrassed and ashamed in front of everybody because your marriage fell apart. And when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's different from a marriage being falling apart. It's not that. People think your marriage just fell apart because two people just couldn't get along or two people just couldn't work it out and it just didn't work. Come on, everybody, it happens to everybody, move on. No, it's different when you're dealing with a narcissist. This has been all betrayal. This has all been premeditated. This has all been set up. You were seeked out. I was seeked out for them to build up off of us. They're talking about build back better. No, the narcissists used us to build back off our backs. That's what the narcissists did to us. They used us to get to where they are today. They used us to get their education. They used us to get into the system. They used us to get into the countries. They used us to get ahead. They used us to help them pay their bills and to help them prosper in life. And now they're taking all of that to go move on with the new supply. But I want you to focus on God. Don't focus on the new supply. We have to focus on God. And we have to know that God is a God of justice and a God of righteousness. He will deal with these people. They will not get away with what they have done to us. And with all that being said, the narcissist I was dealing with, like I said, he finna get ready to get married again already, and he just got divorced days ago, and now you finna marry your new supply within days. That kind of stuff like that lets you know that something is really wrong with someone. If the narcissist was really truly broken, and I'm not the only one, it's a lot of you all that have shared that with me as well. Tell me how the narcissist just married the new supply, whether it's male or female, and they just divorced you. That lets you know who was broken in the relationship, who was broken. If you're still trying to build and you're trying to grab your mind around everything and you're the one trying to put everything together, if the narcissist is the one that's the victim, then how are they moving on so quickly? How they already got a new husband and a new wife just like that? How is that possible? If they were the one broken and sad, you would think that they would be taking some time out before they get into another relationship. They wouldn't want to be trying to marry nobody right away. They're going to try to look at things and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this too quickly. Let me search things out. The next time I'm going to be more careful with who I marry. I'm not just going to be with no anybody. How is it possible that you and I are the ones that were broken and discarded and lied on and smeared and set up to be destroyed for them to just move on with a whole new woman or man just like that? That goes to show you they play the victim, but they're not the victim. We are the victims. But with the smear campaign and how they run everything and how they set everything up, they make it look so real. And that's why I said we are in a spiritual warfare. We are fighting not against flesh and blood, okay? And these people are demonic. They are evil. And if you got these people out here that so-called themselves Christians, so-called themselves ministers and pastors, and they have discernment, you all couldn't see that demon jumping in and out the church. You all couldn't see the deception. Why were you the only one that can see it? And then when you go to try to tell people about it, nobody believe you. So when that narcissist has hurt you deep to your soul, which it's supposed to hurt you because you love them. Now, if you didn't love them and you didn't care for them, then it wouldn't hurt you. It definitely wouldn't hurt you. We wouldn't even have these YouTube channels, okay? We wouldn't even be talking about narcissistic abuse if it didn't hurt you. We wouldn't even be talking about narcissism if it wasn't betrayal, if it wasn't a manipulation. We wouldn't be talking about narcissism if they weren't taking you through the court system, trying to take your children and lie on you and set you up and try to break you and destroy you. If we were the ones that were so horrible, why were the ones on YouTube? Why are we the ones seeking out help? Why are we the ones getting coaching? Why are we the ones reaching out for prayer, help, and support and looking for counselors and doctors and ministers to help us. Why are we the one doing all this if we're the problem? Why the narcissist is not seeing a therapist? Why the narcissist is not getting any help? Why you don't see them broken? They already moved on. They're getting ready to get married again. They're getting ready to move right on down the road. Like ain't nothing ever happened. Something is wrong with their picture. And there's not enough people to sit around and evaluate what's really going on. And as a victim, you don't get support. You don't get help. The churches sometimes won't help you. Your family members won't help you. Matter of fact, some people are glad you are broken. Some people are glad that you are going through a divorce. Some of them are happy that you're not with your spouse anymore. Some of them been sitting back waiting and praying for your downfall. Okay, and so you have to think about that too. So everybody that's around you, you don't need to be around them. Everybody that you want to tell your story to, you cannot tell them. Most of them don't care. Half of them happy you're going through it, and you might have a couple of them that will stay around you long enough to continue to allow you to vent. But it's going to have to get to some point in your life where you're just going to have to just let it all go, give it over to God, and let Him take care of it. It is a struggle. It is a hard struggle because, when I was going through my situation, and I'm still dealing with heartbreak because of what happened. I don't love my ex-husband. I don't want to be with him. I don't love him. I don't want him. What hurt me the most was the betrayal, that you betrayed me. When a person betrayal you, that's deep. So that's what was hurting me the most. That's what I had to get over. It's the betrayal. To know that you used me to build up off of my back, to take all of our money and steal everything from me, and have secret bank accounts with other women, and to lie on me and destroy me and try to tear me down in my ministry and my character and who I am, to go and build something else with a new supply. You used me. She used me. He used me. They were in on this together. And so when you talk about this stuff, people say, oh, you just bitter, just get over it. No, it's not about bitterness. It's not about getting over it. There's more fish in the sea. There's a lot of men out here. There's a lot of women out here. But we want what God has for us. But we did not marry these people to be betrayed. We didn't marry these people to be manipulated and lied on and set up and destroyed and slandered. We didn't marry those people for that. We didn't spend all that money for the wedding and plan for all the guests to come just to play house with somebody for a few years and say, okay, I'm out of here now. No, because when you take those vows, you're saying for better or for worse, through sickness to health, to death do us part. And so you mean that when you take those vows. You're making a covenant not only with that person, but you're making a covenant with God. And so the narcissists come in and they want to break that covenant because they're done using you. They can't get any more supply to you, or the mask fell off and you know who they are now, or they can't control you and manipulate you anymore. That's when they devalue you and they discard you, okay? And then they run and tell everybody that the reason why they're not with you anymore because something wrong with you. So even though with that new supply, you best believe that narcissist has not changed. He or she has not changed. All they did was change victims. They found somebody else. But we're no longer victims anymore. We're victors. God blessed us to make it out alive. We move forward. God has helped us. Let us thank God for that. Even while you're still healing, take all the time you need to heal. Take all the time you need to cry. Take all the time you need for counseling, coaching. Take all the time you need to say it over and over again. Don't let nobody tell you that you're dwelling on this too long or you need to get over it. Don't let nobody tell you that. You take all the time you need to grieve, because when your spouse do you like that, a divorce is like a death. You grieve. And so even though we're the only one grieving, the narcissist is not grieving. Amen? But it takes time. It takes time because you didn't get married to get divorced, okay? And so you didn't get in the relationship in order for it to split apart. You didn't build a future with somebody when you was dating them or engaged to them, married to them, or whatever the situation was. You didn't get into that relationship, I'm saying, to build with somebody for them to destroy you. That's not what you got in there for. So it is gut-wrenching, and yes, it hurts you to the soul. And the only way you're going to get through it is with God. You can have 100 friends around you, but only God gonna heal their heart. You can have 1,000 people that sit up late with you and talk to you on the phone about your pain and your sorrow, but only God is gonna be up 24/7 with you. You can talk to all the therapists and all the coaches that you want to about what has happened to you, but only God is going to be the one to get you through this. It's a lot that you're going to have to bear. It's a lot you're going to have to go through. Your soul have been through turmoil. Your mind has been through turmoil. Your emotions, your hormones have been all over the place. You've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. You've been lied to. You've been betrayed. You've been manipulated. You've been set up, okay? And we have to accept that. And once you accept what has happened to you, then you just have to learn from it and grow from it. And I know, we have to ask God to fight our battles for us. Amen. That's right, Miss Henry. God can heal you. Only God can do it. And it takes time. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying it's going to take overnight, but you just got to take it one day at a time, one step at a time. You have to just do what you can. It's rough. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was hard for me. I couldn't believe it, and I still can't believe it. But he did it to me. It happened. What can I do about it? I can't do nothing about it. I got to just take the crooked with the straight. I got to just accept what has happened to me. Am I going to let it make me, or am I going to let it break me? I'm going to turn this pain into power. And that's why I started the YouTube channel, to reach out to you all, to share my testimony, to tell you all you're not by yourself. You're not crazy. And when it hurts you to your soul and it feel like it took everything from you, you have to go through that feeling. You have to go through that process. But they didn't take everything from you, because God promised that he'll restore what the locusts have eaten. He said he promised that he'll restore what the enemy has taken from us. But you have to stay in the will of God. And that's why Coach Lizzie always talk about, don't get into rebound relationships. Don't get out here on the dating sites. Don't get out here and just date people to have one-night stands to get over your pain and to get over your hurt. I'm not accusing anybody of doing that either, okay? But I want to share that with you, because sometimes we don't know how to handle and deal with how we're feeling. All we want is the pain to stop. And sometimes we'll just do things that are going to just make things worse. So don't be like the narcissist. They done moved on already. They was moved on while they were still in the house with you. See, everybody think that they moved on and left. But no, they already had the new supply when they were still in the house with you, when they were still married to you, when they were still sleeping with you. They had a side chick then. They had a side man then. They was already doing this when they were with you. They were grooming their new supplies while they were still in the house, telling you and I that they loved us. When they were going to work every day, and they were sitting at the table and eating with us, and when they were doing things with you and going to family vacations, they had a side chick then. They had a side man or side dude then. They was already grooming someone else. They was pretending. They was wearing a mask, making you think everything was okay. And I know most of you all's homes were, nobody's perfect, but I know that nothing was going on to the fact where you should have deserved that type of treatment. The new supply just believed everything the North told them. That new supply didn't even stop to think, well, it's two sides to every story, okay? But they don't care about your side, because they being love bombed. They think that they have something. They think that God's going to bless them because they're marrying your husband, or they're marrying your wife, or they broke up your family. And any woman or man that try to build a house of someone else's tears and someone else's heartbreak and trouble and sin is sin. They're not going to make it. They might have the best weddings. They might have the best pictures online. They might be throwing everything in your face on social media about, look at me, how happy I am with your husband or your wife. They left you for me, blah, blah, blah. God is going to deal with them. You just have to focus on you. Amen? That's right. The new supply can have demons too. A lot of times a new supply is a narcissist. The new supply that the narcissist I was with, he don't know she slept with 3 or 4 other men in the church and then broke up other marriages. Our marriage was just the third one. He don't know that, but do he care? No, because he think he had something. He don't care if Jesus came down today and told him to leave that woman alone, or you're going to lose your salvation. He will turn against Jesus himself to stay with that new supply. That's how warped their minds are. That's how sick they are. They have been led away by their own lust. The Bible talks about the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. The narcissist is gone, okay? And so with that being said, you all just stay focused. You all know that God loves you. Coach Lizzie loves you. You all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please email me again at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com. I love you guys so very much. Stay tuned for some more content. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. But what I do try to do is stay in prayer and fasting and ask the Lord, what do I need to talk to you all about? But I just did this live really quickly today because it was a request from one of our family members. I call you all family because we are family here at Breaking Free. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, hit the thumbs up, please. Please make sure you all share the videos on all your social media platforms. Pray for Coach Lizzie. I am holding on. I'm doing well. I'm looking well. I'm feeling well. I'm hopeful for the future. I know that God got something excellent for me. I'm just going to be waiting on that. God got something wonderful for you. He got something excellent for you as well. Please don't give up on me. I know I don't do a lot of videos, but I try to pop in every now and then when I get a chance to. I know I'm not the most popular on YouTube, but I try to make sure that when I come and talk to you all, I'm sharing something with you all that's going to help you spiritually grow, stay connected to God, and allow you to be free from this narcissist. Amen. Not only mentally, but emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically. We were done wrong. We were betrayed. We were used. We were manipulated. We were slandered. We were mocked. We were laughed at. And I know it feels like we lost something, but we didn't lose anything. Amen. We gained something. We just got to find it. We just got to find ourselves again. We just got to take our identity back from these narcissists. We just got to find out who we are again and build off of that. We have to find out what our focus is, what our journey is, what God wants us to be. And so if you pray every day and stay before the throne of grace, I promise you, God will show you the way. I love you guys. God bless you. Until next time, Coach Lee to talk to you all soon. Have a great day and stay